Well, good game day morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. So let's get open to business here, and let's wake up the football gods here on this game day. Is it just me, or does it seem like it's been forever since the Cowboys have played? It really feels like it has been forever. It's only been 2 weeks, and we still have to wait all the way until 8:15 tonight for the kickoff. But you know what? I'm going to be ready. We're going to be kicking off at 12:45. We'll get ready. The exclusive meltdown, Philly meltdown cam as they take on the Lions, which should be a game that they should be able to win going away. But the Eagles have not been good this season, and the Lions surprisingly have been playing pretty well. They just can't seem to find a way to get a victory. They played the Rams toe-to-toe and had opportunities but just couldn't finish it up. We'll see what happens when they play a team that's not quite as good as the Rams. I'm being generous there with the Eagles, and we'll see what happens with that. And, of course, in fantasy football, I'm taking on Philly 500, so we'll see where that goes. Of course, tonight, all eyes will be on Minnesota as we try and figure out if Dak Prescott will actually play tonight. We've heard that Dak Prescott took a PRP treatment shot this week in his leg, which is basically they take your blood plasma out, they put it in a centrifuge, they basically take the nutrient-rich growth cells and they inject it back into the injured area, which helps promote the healing of it quicker, helps to regenerate the injury and stuff. No word exactly how well that worked. He took that earlier in the week, and it's not one of those things that's an immediate thing, but it can reduce the time of recovery. According to Ian Rappaport and Tom Passero of the NFL Network, Dak Prescott is pushing hard to play this game. That if it was up to him, there would be no question that Dak Prescott would be playing. But they're going to go through the normal warm-up and see where exactly he is, and the trainers will be the final decision maker on whether or not he plays. But Mike McCarthy says he's optimistic that Dak Prescott won't miss any time. So we'll leave that there. Who knows? So, could be playing, could be not playing. This could all be drama built up for the Cowboys to try and get a little bit of extra advantage against the Minnesota Vikings. Now, a lot of you, it's so funny to me how negative so many of you guys are that at the drop of the hat, it's like you're shell-shocked. At the drop of a hat, you're ready to abandon ship, give up everything, and just say, woe is me, we suck. But you have to understand that last year, which in all of my years of watching the Dallas Cowboys, even the 1-15 season, that was the most disappointing season that I can ever remember. Not because we were bad, but because of the way we played. It looked like guys had just given up. It just looked like people didn't care. When I heard things like Xavier Woods saying that nobody gives 100%, and seeing Jalen Smith, where he's literally, I'm just, you know what I'm saying. To see that team as bad as it was with Andy Dalton play against Minnesota last year and find a way to win. I look at where we are this year. This team is head and shoulders better. Not just Dak, not just having Dak back, but this team is better as a whole. This team should be able to get together, to step up, to support Cooper Rush, to be able to run the football, and a defense to help shut down Dalvin Cook. It's not going to be an easy task. It's always hard to get a win in the NFL. I don't care if you're the Rams playing against the Lions. It's tough. But either way, if this team is going to have aspirations of a Super Bowl, it has to be beyond just one guy. And as much as people want to say it's only the quarterback, John Elway didn't win the Super Bowls until he had Terrell Davis in the defense. Peyton Manning, who threw 50-plus touchdowns with Denver, didn't win the Super Bowl until the defense came along. All of these things are what it takes to go all the way. And I know people will say, without Dak Prescott, we lose this game, we might lose home field advantage. I'm going to say home field advantage will take care of home field advantage. What we got to do is we got to make sure that Dak Prescott stays upright for the whole season. And as far as home field advantage goes, understand teams rise and fall. Did you guys think that the Arizona Cardinals were going to go 17-0? Teams will be like riding up the mountain and coming back down, riding up the mountain and coming back down. Just remember, the first 3 weeks of the season, remember when everybody was talking about how good Denver and Carolina were playing? They're undefeated. Yeah. Since that time, neither of them have won much. So Arizona, with the injuries that are mounting up on them, I think Arizona will be coming back down to earth, knowing that they still have to play the Rams as well. And knowing that the Rams have to also play the Packers, that's a circular firing squad. Knowing that Tampa Bay is playing in New Orleans, a team that people kind of say, meh, maybe part of the problem with New Orleans was they ended up missing so many players because of COVID and as well as coaching, that maybe they're not as bad a team as we think. And even though Tampa Bay was Super Bowl champions last year, New Orleans beat them twice. Actually, I will say destroyed them twice. They owned Tampa Bay in the regular season. And so it's going to be what it's going to be. That's all I can tell you. This time last year, Tampa Bay was struggling. They got hot at the end, and they went on the run, and they won the Super Bowl. This time last year, New Orleans was doing pretty good. So I say all that to say you're looking too far ahead if you're talking about playoff seeding. There's a lot of football and teams that we haven't even thought about that are going to start getting better, and you're going to have to start worrying about. So with that being said, I got to get the outdoor set together. I got to go pick up my man David Wiley. Heck, I forgot to get Halloween candy, so I got to get that done too, because it is Halloween, and hopefully we'll be putting all the tricks on Minnesota. I'm Mark Holmes, and of course, I'll see you at 12:45. You know how we roll. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is,